and Sarah, we've been together for 3 years, and 2 years of that was spent in active addiction.
We were actually co-defendants, and we both got arrested on the same day for the same thing.
People addicted to drugs that have substance abuse issues, they come from all walks of life, but they're just people with problems.
And I know personally, like, if I feel like falling, he's there 100% for me to lift me back up.
They say with addicts, you're not to be involved in a relationship until a year of sobriety, really. But Chris and Sarah had been together.
This community, I'm proud to say, honored to say, was the first drug court in Illinois. It started in 1995, and there were some very forward-thinking people at that time who saw the benefits of treating certain criminals as people with addiction problems.
Once they've come into drug court, we've had just, the most awful of stories. We have seen so many people go from daily users, living homeless, to they have an apartment, they have a job, and they're on their road to recovery, and their life every day. When they go to court, judge asks them, how do you like your life now? And they say, we love our life, because it's a complete 180 of what they were doing before.
I used for 21 years up until I got into drug court. Honestly, drug court has saved my life.
Chris was on probation a few times before I got him. So when I got him, he had already made up in his mind, I'm gonna be sober, I'm gonna do it right. And during the process of him being in drug court, his old probation officer was like, you know what, I never saw him that good. Old providers of drug treatment, like, Chris never made it this far. And he was able to say that, I never made it this far on probation. I never completed treatment. So that's great, I'm proud of him.
I was scared of myself when I got out of jail and I entered drug court, because even though I felt like I was ready to be sober, I still needed that accountability. I needed somebody to help hold me accountable if I were to mess up. I was ready to be sober. I wanted to be a new sober me.
She's really changed. You can see the addict in her coming straight out of jail to the incredible person she's turned into right now.
And I know drug court was probably nervous about letting us do this as a couple, be in drug court as a couple. I was nervous, I told him several times, like, I don't know if you're still gonna love me now that we're sober. And the whole time he's like, I'm gonna love you, I love you no matter what. And he's been there for me 100%. So.
Well, for drug court's definitely an important part of the community, because if there are people that they want to change, drug court will help guide you through the processes. I mean, if you're just saying you want to change, you don't necessarily know how to do it. You can basically go to them with any of your problems and just lay it on the table and let them know what's going on, and they'll do what they can to help you. But you have to be, you have to be willing, definitely.
You have to want it.
Yeah, that's for sure. You have to want it.
I think there's been a realization that people addicted to drugs that have substance abuse issues, they come from all walks of life, but they're just people with problems. I like thinking of it as someone that has a serious illness. We just don't toss them aside. We find out what we can do for them.
Drug Free Inc. is our not-for-profit organization that pays for some of our clients' needs. The less we can put on them, the better off they're gonna be. They have enough stressors. They gotta go to court every week, they gotta do drug drops, they gotta do AA, treatment, and that Drug Free Inc. really affords us that opportunity.
That's what we're trying to do in drug court, is address an issue that can be treated. And once it's treated, lives can be changed. And we've seen that over and over again.
Drug Free Inc. has been a huge help in so many ways. They're able to allow us to help clients with their basic needs.
We're able to pay rent for one of my clients who lost a job, and we're also able to pay utility bills in the wintertime when it's cold.
We also can, buy AA/NA books, and we're also able to pay for, things such as their drug testing, and we're offering yoga and acupuncture free to the client, which are things that really considered a self-help group, that just helping their basic needs that really just boost their confidence in going forward. It's really an important aspect of drug court, because that is how we continue going forward, helping clients.